WJBW Orlando, the very first quasi-radio web show. WJBW is made possible by sausage. Stick one in your mouth.
I hear a little bit of feedback in the mic.
These charges are not mine.
Today's episode of the JB Webb Show is sponsored by Ashtray.
Maybe embellishing.
All right, I'm walking down the street now. I'm walking live here on the street. I'm going to see who I can find.
I need to hear the tambourine.
Do you want me to do the JB Webb Show? Oh, I spit on you.
You are not part of the conversation.
Do you? Do you really?
Thank you for holding, JB.
I'm listening.
Thank you for holding, JB.
Definitely a day job I don't complain about.
Gotta find out what's going on, what you're doing, what you're intending to do.
Love Shack, baby!
Juggernaut of rock action.
My baby understands that cigarettes are dangerous. The child reads avidly, backwards, in every language.
WJBW.
The electronics are so predominant that people would really
WJBW.
The electronics are so predominant that people would really prefer that.
Hola, fricos. Welcome back. JB Webb in the house with you. I know that was a little redundant there, but we have people in the studio. It's our end-of-year special, year in review. How much can we remember from the beginning of the year? It's going to be interesting. We'll find out. Not much. What happened? All I remember is Donald Trump did something, and we'll find out what everybody else knows. We have a full house. Jillicious, flanked to my left, the Reverend flanked to my right, and in studio. I only know him by Eric right now, but we're going to get to know him. He is our special guest in studio. Eric, what's
Eric Leovano.
Eric Leovano.
Late night Leovano as well.
Late night Leovano. That sounds like a show. Are you in? Are we in competition? No.
Like,
No.
Eric
No
Leovano.
I got that nickname from too many nights of late night partying.
Oh yeah. Oh, I see. You were the guy, the late night guy.
Yeah, I was that guy.
Is that guy? Yes, there he is.
Dude.
Rock and roll.
We're going to put him on the payroll. He's really good on the drums, so we might as well. House drummer. You know, they have resident drummer at some places.
You know, they always said that the drummers are the craziest of anything.
No, you have to bang the tempo.
They said that the drummer is the most wild. So I think Eric lives up to that reputation.
Repertoire.
But anyway, so excited to have Eric here
Yeah,
tonight.
thanks, Jill.
Yay.
Totally. Jill. Oh, yeah, thanks for bringing him. Okay, calm those people down over there, please. Oh, my God.
Hold up, ladies. Hold up, ladies.
Yeah.
Keep
Just
your
hold
panties on.
Jerry has the coolest shirt on. Who the fuck is Tommy? Who the fuck is Mott?
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
We all know who Mott is.
We all like that.
If you're cool, you know who Mott is.
And so we'll give it up to those guys out at Tasty Tuesday out there.
Yeah, man.
Braving
Space
the weather.
bar.
The weather.
You can't forget Space Bar.
And there's a titty bar? No, it's a milk bar.
It's the milk district.
Is the milk bar still serving titties out there?
Yeah.
What's going on? Is it
And the
still
sandwich
open?
bar,
Have
you
seen
can go to sandwich
I
bar.
haven't been in there in a
Your
while.
heads are in the gutters. I
What?
mean, come on.
Heads are in the gutters.
Oh, always thinking about that. Always thinking about that. Come
Well,
on now.
anyway, it's the milk. It was a logical connection.
No, it's not. It's the milk district. T.G. Lee. It's like
It's the
comes from
MILF
cows.
district.
MILF. Yeah, there you go. Thank you. Good one. Where's the rim shot? Oh,
Yeah,
or is that?
that's a
Can we
good
do
one.
rim shots?
Whatever.
Are we allowed to do rim shots, Joe?
Yeah,
is that
it's
too
the
dirty?
MILF
yeah.
district. MILF.
No. Okay. What?
What happened there?
I don't know. I was trying to figure something out.
I was
Who
too.
the F
My
is
soundboard's
Mott?
not on. Dead air. Yeah.
Dead Eric.
It wouldn't have been if...
That's our new intern, Dead Eric. He's over there. And, of course, we have plenty of drops. Sir Drop a lot. Oh, wait, where's
mine's
my...
not on.
Oh, thank goodness. What was that? Was that planned?
Yeah. It was all planned.
Oh, we got Christmas music. Oh, and it's our New Year special. Yeah, so disco, disco balls in your face edition. Oh, that's pretty clean, right? They're disco balls.
Hey,
They're not
disco where we
They're
go.
not dirty. You see my disco ball hanging by the thing with
That's a
light?
good one.
I do.
You like it? All right, we've added a disco ball to the
very
studio. It's cool.
small,
Turn that shit
small
off, Jay.
disco ball.
What are you doing? No, it's
Why-
on the
why do you have such
on
a
the
small
on the
disco
keyboard
ball?
there. Where you got that music playing somewhere. What are you doing? Grandpa, turn that shit off, please.
Grandma
Oh,
got
my
run over
God.
by a
All right, so we're going to share Share the link. Wow. And are you guys ready? You guys prepared?
Ready.
Everybody, eye contact? Eye contact all the way around? Okay, eye contact.
Eric.
Eye contact?
Eric.
Okay. All right. So, you want me to play music?
We got Eric in the house, man. We got some good.
So
This is going to
exciting.
be
We
so
got
fun,
good stories.
We got
Yeah.
lots of
Me and
stuff.
Jerry go way back.
Totally.
Gary.
Gary.
And
I
we
said
got-
Jerry.
No, he said Jerry.
Come on, Gary. His name's Gary, though, man. No,
Yeah, I'm Gary, man.
I'm messing with you, man.
Schwartz.
That's a
Just
nice
don't
name,
call
man.
me late for dinner.
Oh, my God.
So,
And cheese.
Hey,
Cheese plate. She'll have
Hey,
2 cheese plates,
I
please.
will. Hey, you
This
know
is my
what?
date. I don't know what's going to happen.
Hey,
I heard she snores.
It was easy. I do snore.
What was easy? The date?
Do you know,
the joke.
Do you know I got
I'm sorry.
kicked out of a man's
no,
hotel
let's hear this.
room for
What?
snoring too loud?
Yeah,
I was so upset.
Well, you didn't tell us she got kicked out, but
yeah, no, I met a feller one
that's
time
interesting.
on Tinder.
Yeah. Okay.
And,
Don't.
and
Yeah. I thought you wanted to keep this
stayed over.
clean.
No, I stayed over. I'm not saying I did nothing because I'm a lady. I'm a lady.
Right.
I'm a lady.
You just shook his hand. Good night,
No,
sir.
I mean, he had
Kiss my
a
petticoat.
suite, and we're staying in a hotel. And anyway, I got woken up in the middle of the night saying that he could not sleep because I was snoring too loud and asked me to leave.
So keep talking because I'm messing with your
I
mic.
was mortified.
Come on.
So I was like, "Are you kidding me? My snoring is keeping you up because I've tried everything."
Did he
Because
have to, like,
he goes-
work?
He goes, "I put a pillow over my head."
And
He
it
goes,
was
"I
like-
went to the bathroom and hid," and I was like, "Fine, I'll get out of here." When I left, I stole every USA Today on the
Okay.
whole floor. I took every
Confession
one of them.
booth.
No, I took every
took
one of
all
those
the-
USA Todays. I
Confession
was
booth.
so mad. I was like, "I'll show him.
Confession booth.
I'll show him. I'm taking all those
No one
USA
knew-
Todays. Nobody's getting a paper on this
Nobody
floor."
knew what day it was or what country they're in.
I said, "You
That
kicked
sounds
me."
dangerous.
Nobody kicks me out.
Sounds
I
dangerous,
mean, I got
Papa.
kicked out of a
All right.
hotel
Well,
room
you
for
can't
snoring.
keep your.
I gotta go.
You can't keep your
You gotta
light
go.
under a basket. Oh, what are you doing, Jerry? That's.
Hey,
I told you,
you
not
gotta
in the
go.
studio, please.
I
My
wasn't
God,
even eating
man.
cookies. I didn't even leave crumbs in the bed. But I
Yeah,
mean,
you went. We've treaded
I was
this.
snoring.
We've been down this ground before.
We have.
So we do have an in-studio guest. Eric, why do I keep forgetting your last name?
Leovano.
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 Late night Leovano. Hey, there's late night Leovano at the Planet Pizza over there. Hey, give me a slice, Leovano. All right, yeah, that's how I'm going to remember it, through mocking.
Wow.
Let's see, late night Leovano. Okay, I think I can do it. Eric, I can call you Eric.
Yes.
So
that's with a K.
So you were in Braille Closet. You were in a few different Orlando bands,
Yes.
correct? As a drummer.
Yes.
Give us a little rundown. Give us a little flavor of your totem pole of Orlando banditry. Bands.
Braille
not banditry.
Closet from the mid '80s until the mid '90s. Gum Wrapper Curb, a couple years, and Choke.
Okay.
Scottish. I don't know if anybody's seen Choke.
Oh.
And Blue Meridian recently. I played a gig with them.
I remember them.
Yep.
That's
and
cool.
just a whole bunch of bands throughout the years.
Braille Closet, that was kind of the OG kind of, psychedelic, not psychedelic, but progressive.
Well, yeah, Braille
sounding
Closet was like the
very-
innovators of the Orlando music
Yeah.
scene back in the day.
Yeah.
definitely were. I mean,
Yeah,
for
so,
sure.
What year did you start doing Braille Closet?
86.
Wow.
Just make
86.
sure you're coming in real low, Jillo.
Okay,
Jelicious.
well,
So
I
talk.
gotta
Make sure
I
you
get
talk
in.
into the mic. Yeah. Do you want
Okay.
me to move the mic that way? Hold
Yes,
on. Let me
I'll
turn
move
it down.
it.
Okay.
Sorry.
Let me. Or you go ahead. Position your mic so it's best for you to speak into.
Check,
All right.
one.
Now there you go. Now try
Check.
to.
I'm
Okay.
here.
There you go. All right.
Anyway,
so on air shenanigans. With WJBWnetworks.com. We're in studio with the Reverend Jillicious, and we're
Eric.
chatting with Eric Late Night Leviano.
Leovano.
Leovano. Damn it. Why did I? Damn it.
JB.
Damn it. You can text us. You can call us. This is our hashtag Disco Balls in Your Face edition. Hashtag Year in Review. If you remember something we don't, you can call us 407-379-9529. But for now, let's dive in to a little bit of what we do here as venerate talented people. You gave us a little history of Orlando bands. Where are you now? What are you doing now?
I live in Los Angeles now. I'm actually just visiting for the week.
Oh, so nice. So thank you for coming in.
You have family here?
I do. I grew up in Winter Park,
Right.
my whole life. And
Were you born here in Winter Park?
No, I was born up north, but I grew up in Winter Park. I've been in Winter Park since 1972,
Right on.
and I've only been in LA for 2 years. So I grew up my whole life here.
Eric is an Orlando legend, you guys. I think we should give him the award.
Well, yeah, sure.
I mean, here we go. Orlando
Local
legend.
legend interview with Eric. I don't spell his last name. Late Night Levelson. Late Night with Eric Lederman.
Leavano if you're nasty.
From many famed Orlando bands, we have Eric Levison.
Leavano. You know, my favorite sound
Leavano.
effect that you guys
Why
have
don't
is
I
the
do
one, I think it's like Jerry Seinfeld maybe going, oh, yes. Yeah, that one. I love that one.
Oh, yes. He's listening. So we're going to do dub him a local legend. He's still playing music out in California. He's drumming.
Yes,
drumming.
I drum.
Are you one of the Drummins? What you talking about, Willis? You're not from that show?
No.
What the hell was that show? Give me a
was,
break.
Different strokes.
No, yeah.
Different strokes. Oh, is that too dirty to say, Jill? You're our censor now.
No, it was
okay.
because it was
All right.
Mr. Drummond.
Yeah, he
Mr.
was
Drummer or
stroking.
whatever.
He was
the
stroking
dad.
those little black kids. I remember.
Oh.
That's wrong. All right.
So wrong.
Blame
What
it
you
on me.
talking about,
We are speaking with Eric and
Leavano.
Leavano. Look, I'm just going to point to him for his last name. Why can't I remember that?
I don't know.
All the brain cells are gone.
Like Leavano.
I'm so privileged to be able to speak with you, man. I appreciate Jill bringing you in here again.
Totally.
We'll give you that last minute kind of a dub. We're throwing these things out left and right because there's a lot of badass people in Orlando that have 20 plus years of doing the thing and contributing to the scene. And even like we were talking about McCraney, people that are going unrecognized kind of a thing. Gerard even, out there. So people that are kind of the man behind the curtain. But what I love to hear is maybe some stories, about the old days. But let's talk about what you're doing now. Let's go into a couple stories.
Well, I live in L.A., and I do play music with a couple of guys out there. And mainly it's a bunch of street musicians out on Venice Beach on the boardwalk. And these guys are like a bunch of old black guys. It's cool. It's mainly like old James Brown type funk and stuff
jam
like that.
band.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
so fun. That just kind of keeps you fresh. You bring your drums down there, and
It is.
like,
It's fun. I
you
load my
guys
drums
got
up. I go down there and I play with them all day long, and they play for tips. But I don't need the tips, so I give these guys my tips, and I get sunburned on the back of my head.
That's so fun.
But it's fun. It's fun.
Hey, Eric,
what's the
definitely
tie-in?
tell us about being from Bro Closet in the early '80s. What have you seen change in the
Mid-80s.
Orlando?
A lot has changed.
I mean, from the music scene, and where you think it is today when you come and visit? Do you keep in touch with
There's a
everybody?
lot of. I mean, look, I don't know a lot of the current bands here, but I do know people like Brian Chatterkoff, and I know I know people.
Jeff Nolan.
Yeah, of course, Jeff Nolan's a
Joseph
good friend
Martins.
of mine. Exactly. All those guys that have been in the scene, like Anthony Cole, all those guys are my friends for many, many years, and a lot's changed, but it's good to see that Orlando's still thriving. I mean, musically, it's great.
Right. It's
It's
for
true.
Sure.
There is a lot that kind of sprung up from here. Even the bigger bands, the Matchbox 20, Tabitha Secret kind of a thing.
Matchbox 20. I had Rob Thomas tell me, and the singer of Seven Mary 3 both tell me separately that Braille Closet was the reason why they're both in music today.
That's
amazing.
bad. That's awesome.
Yeah,
I just got goosebumps.
I
cool.
do too. I mean, they're all over my body right now.
Okay, those might be real goose bites.
I mean, no, I'm
She's
really.
got a lot of
I mean,
animals.
that just got me really. That's so cool, Eric, and it is amazing, like the history, and we go back a long time, being
Yes,
friends forever.
totally.
And Eric has a musical family.
I do.
His
My dad
brother-
dad played guitar with Aerosmith.
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah, seriously. And my uncle's a world-renowned Grammy Award-winning jazz musician.
Holy
Yes,
macaroni!
absolutely. So
And my sister played with the Genitortures.
Yes,
No.
Yvonne.
That's
Let's give
badass.
definitely a shout out to Yvonne.
My sister
Love her.
Yvonne.
She is amazing. And
She's
yeah,
a badass guitar player.
She started out with the Genitortures. I remember when that band first happened, and of course, to your props to your brother Johnny.
My brother was a musician too.
Johnny Leavano, who God rest his soul. We
Yeah,
love
he's
him
not
so
around
much.
anymore, but he was a musician as well. My whole family was.
He was in Declared Ungovernable. What was
No,
it?
he didn't play in
Declared
Orlando.
No, he was
What?
John. He was.
He's in the.
That's Mike Rizzo.
We called him
Mike
Johnny.
Rizzo,
We
yeah.
used to call him. We used to call
Is
him.
it really?
Yeah.
We used to call
yeah,
him Johnny
totally.
Operation.
Yeah.
Johnny Operation back in Electric Avenue and.
Yeah, my
and
brother
it
was.
just- the whole
Yeah.
family is musicians.
I just can't believe the story that that we were in the same parking lot when the space shuttle blew up.
That's
Okay,
right.
so let's get into that. That sounds.
That's
Well,
crazy.
I mean,
what year
What a
was that
small
the
world.
space shuttle?
85.
85. Yeah, I was 16 years old.
Okay, all right.
Me and Jerry were in the parking lot with a lot of other people that we know that
Yeah,
when the
Billy
space shuttle blew
Dill,
up. Yeah.
Tyler.
Billy Dill, Tyler, Mike Speranzo, Kimball Collins.
I don't think Kimball was there that day.
He was.
Was he
Kimball,
there?
yeah, he chimed in on a post on Facebook saying that he was there that day.
Wow.
And it was crazy. I mean,
He was over with the DJs. He was not with the rockers at that time.
You always remember where you were at
when they break you out in quadrants, the marshal's like, okay, everybody over here. Stand with your DJs.
Well, this
DJs
particular school was a school for people.
Together.
Everybody went there that thought they were going to try to graduate from high school.
Or to get their GED.
Was it like
exactly?
Fame?
It was
Fame?
a GED course.
It was GED fame.
Basically, it was just
That's a
get
show.
high in the car and not go to class. And
Totally.
Of course.
Yeah.
That's Orlando.
That's what
for
you should do.
That day in particular, we thought there was something in the weed.
We did. We saw the space shuttle go and did two different directions, and everybody was
we're
like, I don't know, man. That doesn't look right.
That something happened there.
Are those the
something's
boosters?
going
Are
on
those those
right
boosters?
It was weird.
It was weird. It was. I'll never forget that. It was. It kind of gave me goosebumps that you were there that day.
Yeah.
I
was there
because you were. We originally said, "What high school did you go to?" And I was like, "Oviedo was." I went there for 9 weeks. And you said you went to Edgewater, right?
I did.
Yeah,
I went with school with Billy Dill. Like Billy Dill was like my best friend in high school.
Right on.
And we both went to SCC at the same time, and we both did not succeed at the same time.
I got my GD
Eric,
later.
I just got a question. Jumping back to the Braille Closet because I just love the stories of that.
Yes.
Sorry, Jerry.
Yeah. No,
but,
it's all good.
Space shuttle stuff. Okay, I got a couple space shuttle jokes. I love to tell them. But anyway, Eric, what about
little dated.
what about?
Little
I
dated,
love
don't you
space
think?
shuttle jokes. Oh, I still know them. I know them all by heart.
What's NASA stand for?
Yeah. No. Hey, how is it like a soda? 7.
Why can't I say Eric Lovato?
Leovato.
Anyway,
Leovato.
Eric, back to the Braille Closet. Where's the rest of the band members today? And what about a reunion?
Well,
Could
that's
that
been
ever
talked about.
happen?
What?
That's
A
been talked
reunion.
about.
Let's do it. I mean, how can we make that happen?
Naomi's Hair got together about a year ago and did a reunion, and there was some talk about Braille Closet. But Michael McCraney, the lead singer, is an owner of multiple clubs downtown. He's kind of busy.
So,
but the other guys, Bill, they all live around. I mean, they're around. So
I say maybe let's get the guys back. Let's do
I'm all for it.
let's do a jam session. I mean, if you guys are listening out there, I mean, I think everybody would like to hear that. Let's just do a garage, open up a garage, and just play.
Braille Closet has 2 L's, right?
Yes.
B-R-I.
I think that'd be fun. So, McCraney, you're not too busy.
There you go.
Let's make it happen, McCraney.
I'm trying to
Actually, McCraney's not too busy. McCraney's always cool. I played on his solo stuff when he recorded a solo record at Dave Schweitzer's studio and all that. So he's cool. He's down for it, but it's just something that has to happen.
It just would be so fun. I mean, we need to have a jam out session with you guys.
Yeah.
Let's just do it one more time.
Yeah, I agree.
Look,
totally.
I'm flicking my lighter. I'm flicking my lighter for it.
Okay, I'm glad you said that because the flame was coming out of nowhere. It was scary. You're like, I'm flicking my
reunion. Let's do it, guys. And what about the guys from Choke?
That's not going to happen. One of them lives in Ireland and Yeah, and the other one, that's just too spread out. That's not going to happen. But
no, but Braille Closets. We'd love to see that.
Braille Closet would be great.
Let's do it, guys.
Naomi's here. Did it. Why not?
Hey, I want to give
live on the air. We want it on our show. So if we can get that, let's make it happen.
Magic. All right, there you go. Out into the ether. Make that happen. There you go. Make Ghost get to work. Robots and Ghosts.
Yeah, right.
The robot. Come on.
You got to put it out there. Got to put it out there.
What was I going to do? You guys want to take a little drink break? I want
to say hello to
you
Linda.
Say hello?
Linda and Scott are out there listening.
Hey, what's up,
now.
Linda and
They're
Scott? How you
from
doing?
New Smyrna Beach back to Orlando.
Very nice.
Hi, Linda. Hi, Scott. Keep your eye on the road.
They're actually here from California as well.
Oh, yeah? They are?
Yeah, they're going back on the 6th. Yeah.
Is the weather better here or there? What are your thoughts?
Well, it's actually really cold in California right now, but typically, like generally, the weather's better in California. It doesn't rain. It's
right.
Mild. It's hot. It's not here. It's like kind of like tropical and it rains every day.
It's a little dry. You gotta put a lot
here?
of lotion.
Humid.
No, there you gotta put a lot of lotion on when you live in.
You do. You get dried out in California, but
you gotta keep
the weather's great in
keep your
California,
skin moist.
Especially on the beach.
Yeah, I live in Venice Beach, so,
So that's why I'm saying.
Yeah.
Put the lotion
Updated
on
weather
the
report,
skin.
California.
I'm paying attention, Eric.
It's cold right now, though.
Put the lotion on the
It's not as good as there. It's better than here. Wait, is it good or better? I don't know. What did he say? Is it different?
More
I
better.
forgot.
It's better.
More better.
It's better here.
It's no, it's better out there. It's better out there.
You
but
get a change of climates, kind of. You
it
actually
is. This is
experience
tropical weather. Out
season.
there is like desert weather.
Yeah, so this is all the thing all the time.
Exactly.
Okay, so that's good.
You got
I'm glad you
mountains
answered
and
that.
beach and
Yeah.
movie stars and
Right.
swimming pools. I mean,
Yep.
how
Cement
could you-
Pond.
cement pond, and lots of critters. I love my critters.
Hey, what else you got going on the show tonight? You got a certain call coming in? At what time?
We do have a scheduled call, 7:30 or 8 o'clock, but that's how he rolls. It is the founder of the Art Army, Perigo.
All right. Well, you know what? I might have, after I take our little drink break or something, maybe I'll have a...
Well, I need a cocktail. We have no server here, so that's the only problem.
Okay, guys, I'll get you another one. I'll get you another one.
All right. Hey,
you're going to get drinks?
But anyway, you guys, let's talk about our year in review.
Your value just went up.
Let's go over, like, you know, we got to get rid of 2015.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
And
we're gonna
look to the new year.
We're gonna come back and do that. Maybe I want to wholeheartedly thank the man in the room, Eric Leovano.
Oh, yeah,
you got it, bro.
Yeah,
we got some more questions for Eric later.
No,
for sure.
Eric's gonna hang out for
I'll hang out.
doing news badly, and we'll go over the year.
Yeah, dude, it gets fun.
Shocky,
We'll
turn
have
that
a-
shit off.
More of
Do it
these.
again. Do it again.
Yeah.
No, don't do it again.
More.
Okay, turn it off. Thank you. All right. So this is what you're doing right now. Thanks for hanging with us at WJBWnetworks.com. We just had a great chat with a great guy, and we're going to have some more of those conversations. We are going to bust away so we can bust some other things into our mouths. Wait, that sounds weird. I don't know.
That was weird.
It was a really weird cigarette. I do have a disco ball. Oh, did you drop? Did you touch it? Stop fondling my disco ball.
Your disco ball is very small.
Hashtag disco balls in your face. It is teeny tiny, isn't it? What does that mean? Does that mean I'm not a man?
Ball,
does that mean I should give up women altogether?
I think you need to.
What does it mean? Tell me, Jill.
Bigger disco balls.
Jill's going to give me some advice as
Hey.
we go to break with some music, and we thank you for joining us. Why are you licking your lips, Reverend? That's
Because
scary.
I got a surprise.
Talking about
He's thinking about
tiny disco balls.
He's thinking
Yeah,
about tiny
that's what's
disco
weird. All right, I have no idea what this song is, but it's called Human Intelligence by Mark Burt. So listen, we'll be right back.
Right back.
Quasi Radio Web Show.
Wow. Yeah.
Oh, welcome back, baby. Welcome back. How's everybody doing? Turn the house speaker down. Thank you. All right, so there we go. So what a hell of a show from nothing to something. Quite a impressive in-studio guest. Off mic, we were talking about a couple crazy stories.
Yeah.
And I think we should probably get into that before we dive into something else. But,
yeah, totally.
But giving us a little musical intermission there was a track called Human Intelligence from Mark Burt. And that's a Burt with a U. An R and a T, because that's the other, or else it would be the E and the R and the T, and nobody likes that kind of Bert. You like the one with the U, don't you? Yeah. Everybody, pretty much consensus.
Okay,
because the one with the E, the E is kind of, if your name is Bert with an E, it's a little, could be weird.
Anywho,
so there you go.
So let's get back to who we've got in studio, Eric.
Late night Leovano.
Jillicious over here brought up a story. And let's just have
definitely. Like, I've known Eric forever, and this is a great story. I was watching the MTV Music Awards when like in '92, and I'm like, oh my God, that's Eric. He was doing a stage dive off of the Red Hot Chili Peppers. Nirvana. He were performing. And I'm like, that's Eric that just stage dive. My friend is on the MTV Music Awards, and when he came back, the stories are amazing. And
so let's talk. How did you? Why were you there? And like,
my friend Chuck is first cousins of Dave Grohl.
Oh,
and
nice.
They flew us out there, and we hung out with Nirvana for about 4 days.
Wow.
And went to the MTV Music Awards with them. And it
of
was
course
cool.
you did.
Yeah, and there was a
wouldn't
fight.
you?
Wait,
there was a fight he got started with Axl Rose and Kurt Cobain.
Jill, can we let him tell the story, please?
What happened was back in '92, the Nirvana, or I'm sorry, Guns N' Roses played at the Tangerine Bowl.
Okay.
And I remember they were just dissing Nirvana left and right, and in front of 80,000 people, just saying all kinds of crazy stuff. So we were out in L.A. about a week later for the MTV Music Awards, and we told Dave Grohl about this.
Okay.
And Dave Grohl took us to Kurt Cobain's room, and he's like, "Hey, can you tell Kurt that story about what you were telling us about Orlando and Guns N' Roses and all that?" So we sat down and we told Kurt and Courtney Love both the story about how Axl Rose was like dissing him big time, like
right.
in front of everybody. And
wow.
They ended up later on, a couple of days later at the MTV Music Awards, they ended up getting into a fight backstage, and it was legendary. But there was nobody around, no photographers and no press or anything like that. But I was there, and we kind of like it was brought on by the whole Orlando thing, you know.
And you snapped some shots too.
I did. I have
your pictures of it. They're
wow.
amazing.
I have pictures of Axl Rose and Kurt Cobain.
It's awesome.
Having a confrontation, a legendary confrontation.
I'd like to see that. Have you ever published that? Or
no, I haven't. But I just had a guy from Access Magazine ask me if I can get my hands on it still, which I do. I have the picture.
Okay,
and he thinks he might be able to get
like money for that. Some money for that.
Yeah,
definitely, dude. Totally.
Absolutely.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, no, it was a really cool experience.
It's just the story is amazing.
It was. I mean, it was like one of those things, you know. And at the MTV Music Awards, it's one of those stories that's legendary. Everybody's heard about Axl Rose and Kurt Cobain.
What year was this?
92.
92, you said. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, that's not the only story that Eric has with like dealing with being in famous people. He also has comedic relatives.
I do. I'm cousins with Greg Giraldo.
The late Greg Giraldo.
Oh.
Absolutely.
He's my cousin, or he was my cousin.
Greg Giraldo.
You were like rock and roll royalty.
He absolutely is.
Really?
And Eric,
dude, for real.
Eric had the opportunity to be on the Howard Stern show.
This is
Shocky.
He was on the Howard Stern show with them, and
I went to the Baba Booey roast.
That was
wow.
Baba Booey.
Yeah.
Oh,
Baba Booey.
That's an awesome band. I love Baba Booey, man.
You live
they
the
play
life
such
over
good
there, man.
music.
That's awesome,
Baba
dude.
Booey.
Absolutely.
They play such great music.
Dude, that makes me
Nobody, you guys are
warm
ignoring.
inside, bro.
And
That's
you
awesome.
know, Greg Giraldo was definitely
you.
one of the funniest comedians.
Yeah, Greg Giraldo was up and coming.
He was integral in the roast deal.
He was.
Right?
He was one of the top roasters.
Yeah. Okay.
And
Wow.
You know he his life was cut short, but being cousins with him, I had the opportunity to go to the Howard Stern show with him and go to a couple of roasts and stuff like that.
Wow,
so
dude,
awesome.
That is amazing.
Yeah,
I love
that
showered
is like
ferns.
you know that's
He
way
said
cool,
he did say
dude.
Showered Fern show, right?
Yeah.
You don't want to miss that Showered Fern show.
I'm chewing
Oh
gum.
my God, it's so
I
beautiful.
tell you what,
They shower the ferns.
Him renewing his
Glorious.
contract. Did you hear about that?
What's that?
That Howard just renewed his contract.
Yeah.
Yes, he did.
Hold
Yeah,
on.
he sure
I didn't
did.
hear you. I'm in this rock.
He
Underneath
always
this
just does
rock.
it for
That's
1
awesome.
year. 1
No,
year.
I think it's
No,
five.
he did
Last
5
year.
years.
No,
No,
okay,
yeah.
another
Check
five.
it back.
Good.
Fuck you,
Yay.
Check.
Anyways,
Fuck
get
you.
back to you,
Fuck
Eric.
you.
I'm sorry, but like
Check it,
you know,
fuck.
that's just
Anyway,
yeah.
No, I mean, yeah, I've had a pretty interesting life, and it's been great. So, I mean,
so much fun.
I've never really talked about all this stuff, but I'd like to like one day like publish maybe my
Make it
memoirs.
a memoir.
Right.
Absolutely,
Memoirs,
dude.
yeah.
I mean,
Eric,
you know,
there's a lot of stories
I thought
that
I
can
had
go
some
into
stories,
that.
stories to tell.
Those are
Jeez.
just some of them. I mean,
Well, get us some damn interviews
We've
then.
got some good ones.
I will.
You will. All right.
I will, man.
Got some
Yeah.
good
When I
ones.
get back to
became a
LA, I'll work
co-host.
on it.
You just beat Jerry. Now he's a senior executive producer. No.
And once again, you need to hook up with my friend Jason.
I will. I will.
Because he's like I told you, he's the best man at my wedding. Yeah, and you worked at Clear Channel, so you know
I
Drew
did.
Bravo.
Yep.
And you know we had Drew did an interview with Drew on the show here. And,
Yeah.
I mean he was in my wedding as well, and like you know,
Yeah.
it's just nice to like. I've known you all these years, and I didn't know anything.
You didn't know all
really
this.
about you.
Wow.
You know what I
Look
mean?
at
And
this.
it's like you know,
This
it's
is-
I worked
always
at,
been we've always been cool
This is
to
like
each other. You
this
know,
is like a friendship blooming right here.
I worked
in
at,
May. It's like
Clear Channel.
reunited,
And it feels so good.
No, that's the
It's
first
more
rule.
like-
That's the first rule of podcast
Eric,
club. Don't
Eric,
sing.
Eric and I got a
Please.
famous karaoke song.
We
do
sang
together.
karaoke in Key West.
Yes, we did.
Joe.
Ready, Eric? Ebony
And
Ivory live
Cut their mics.
together in
Cut their mics, Jerry. Oh my God, what the hell's going on?
Eric and I do Ebony and
What are you
Ivory.
doing? Don't encourage
we're
them.
We're side
No,
by
Jerry.
side on our piano.
What are you guys doing?
let's do
He's a
it.
drummer for a reason.
that's right.
Oh.
And
All
that
right,
so
anyway,
that makes
that's
sense
my
because
silly-
at first I was like, you
I'm
know,
harassing him now.
you're drumming, you know, on Venice Beach, getting, you know, and I'm like, well, you know, you can't be making much money doing that, and you don't obviously, you know, coming from the rock and roll comedic royalty that you are. I mean, that's. I mean,
no, I don't make money playing drums. I do have a good career. I do. I'm in charge of sales for a big national company in California.
Oh,
and
well, there you go.
All that. That's my money maker. Right? Like you know, music.
on.
Drums is definitely a passion.
Yeah,
It's
drums is
never gonna leave you.
something that I do, and it's a passion. It's something I've done for a
Well,
long
you
time.
got to keep it warm.
Yeah,
kind
I
of
mean,
thing.
drumming
That's-
ain't paying the
fresh, keep
bills.
it
but-
fresh.
Sounds like what you're doing is keeping it active,
Drumming don't pay
keeping
no
the muscle
bills.
moving.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, you're going jogging every day. Doesn't mean you're a calf. You're a
No.
calf model.
Drumming
I'm
don't
not-
pay no
Are you a
bills.
calf model?
Unless
Do
you
we
make
not know
roll.
some? Oh, okay, no, you're not. All right.
No, I'm not.
I was hoping. I'm trying to be a calf model. It's so hard, so competitive
What's-
in the calf
oh.
model market. Yeah, just my calves. It's
Do
so-
you have cankles?
I gave up on
do you
my
have
hands.
cankles?
I have no. I do not actually.
Let's check out
I have,
your- let's check
I
them
have
out.
those. I have them on layaway at Kmart. Actually, yeah, I have a pair of cankles. I'm
So-
saving up for.
Eric, how long are you in town for?
7 days.
For 7 more days from
Yeah,
today?
7 days
Did
from
you
today.
just arrive today?
I did. I just arrived yesterday.
Oh my God,
Wow.
Dr. Seuss wants to
Jeez.
know exactly.
Well, I mean, you know.
Jerry wants to hang out. He just
I'm
found
not
his
gonna-
Dude, hey,
he
I've
found a
known
friend.
Jerry. Me and Jerry.
I know, but Jerry's wanting to hang out a lot. You better
Yeah, but
watch
I've
out.
known
Tell me
Jerry
to
for a
leave
long
tomorrow.
time here.
Yeah, I mean, long, like, yeah. I
Like
mean,
1985 long.
Me love you long
Yeah.
time. Me love you
that's
long
how many
time.
years is that?
A lot. I don't know.
yeah,
No,
it's-
second
yeah.
rule: don't do math on the show. Remember?
Me
What's
love
better
you
than
long time. We go way back.
What the hell happened there?
Here we are. We're
Is that
friends
so loud,
again.
Arnold?
No, but it's great to be in Orlando. I love
Yeah,
Orlando. I mean,
let's definitely meet up for a drink. while
definitely,
you're here, for
absolutely. I
sure.
love Orlando, and I believe in Orlando, and I believe
Jerry,
in the
don't
music
hog
scene.
my friend.
Like-
He's hanging out with me.
Listen, don't be a
It's
Robin.
gotta be. It's gotta be. It's gotta be on my terms.
Don't be a Kennard's mother.
Whatever.
I'm glad you
Eric,
noticed.
You can hang out
finally.
with. You can hang out with Eric if you're are on my terms.
Hey, listen, where are you staying? Where
I live
With
Winter
me.
Park. My mom lives
with
in Winter Park.
me.
I live in Winter Park as well.
Yeah.
So,
Whatever. Jerry, cut it out.
glory hole.
Do you need a ride home?
My whole life, I grew up in Winter Park. Winter Park is my
Yeah, I was born in Winter Park.
Did you go to Winter Park High School?
Well, how
No,
about
I did
that?
not.
Okay,
Okay.
enough of this memory lane.
grew up
Let's
in Winter
let's move on.
Springs.
Let's go into. Let's go down. Let's go back to
Jeez, we're just
reflect.
reminiscing.
It's
Like, what are we
it's
doing?
annoying. Eric is my
Oh
friend.
my God! Oh, now all right. You
I'm
guys.
everybody's friend.
First you're
so
fighting over the
jealous.
show.
I'm
Now you're
just
fighting over the
kidding.
person.
I'm just getting so mad
Listen,
here.
Demi
I'm getting
Lovato
left out.
over there
I'm getting left
is
out.
not
Hey,
is not going to put
Jill.
up with
I'm
us.
very protective over my friends.
Jill, do you remember what we talked about last week
Oh my God!
at the end of the show?
Oh yes, I remember.
It's not all about you. Jill.
And it's
Oh, it isn't?
Well,
then
and I
it's
said,
over.
I
It's
said,
all
I
about
said,
me.
I said, I beg to differ.
Yeah, she did. She's always begging to differ.
Now you said you had a friend that was going to call in.
Yeah,
why don't
she's
you text
probably
that
listening.
friend?
Yeah,
Let's
I'll
see.
text her. She's
Your friends
listening.
your friends are texting into the
Linda
show though.
and-
Message for the one and only Reverend Jer Bear in Orlando. This is Scott and Linda. We want to thank you for sending out love and energy from the show, and we did feel loved and just so thrilled. And I hope everybody having an amazing time in Orlando, Florida. Night, goodbye.
Dude,
So
you have to.
I said, thank
you
you so much.
understand,
Cool
and they're from
call,
California.
Jill.
You'll probably
All
want to
right,
hook
so-
up with these two.
Is that who's going to be
They
calling
live
in?
in California too?
They're celebrities
What?
as well.
Enough.
They really are.
Do they
These
live in
guys
California?
Are stars. Yeah, they do.
Oh,
They're
okay.
here until the 6th.
Bearskin condoms. You ever hear of those? I can't believe they're using bearskin. Remember when we talked about what uses there are for bears? Why would they kill a bear?
Why would they kill a
Well,
bear?
I just heard.
I don't
on the
know. I don't know what the
bearskin
fuck you're
condoms.
talking about.
I would
Anyway,
never
trying to mix it up. Oh,
Is that
sorry.
what Charlie Sheen was using?
Yeah, I think he was. It was a combo of goat and bearskin combo.
Are you getting a call?
No, not yet. I'm looking for the call.
I'm
I'm a
wondering.
I'm trying to pay
bearskin rug.
attention to you and to him and to all these people. Wait a second.
A
There's
bearskin rug.
Everybody,
It's not sexy for a girl to light her own
Everybody
cigarette.
likes
yeah,
to
bearskin
make love.
rugs suck
hear
in
me, Eric?
Florida. Don't
They
they?
want to
Yeah.
make
feel
love
you.
on a big
All right.
bearskin rug.
I want one of those. Who the
Well, what
fuck is
about a
Mod
fake
shirt though?
I
Mod is a good friend of mine.
Well,
We're gonna take
We
it off
thank
of
you.
him.
We
Tommy-
thank you so much for calling
Dude,
in
you have no idea.
to WJBW.
Dude.
These guys are just all
My
over the
boy.
place. Welcome. Thanks for calling. Who dis be?
This is Linda Higgins.
Linda.
Hi, Linda.
Hello, Linda Higgins.
Hey.
Hi, hello, good evening.
Are you Tracy Higgins' sister?
What?
I know.
Oh, okay.
No.
Then I don't know Linda Higgins.
So, hey, Linda, thank you so much for. I know you're here from California right now visiting, and
Yes, sir.
so tell everybody about you and Scott there, because Scott I know is an amazing chef, and you're kind of a spiritual guru of health and fitness, and just, and just everything that's awesome.
Okay, my husband is an amazing vegan vegetarian chef that feeds 200 young people 3 meals a day. And I'm just a stay-at-home mom that has a passion for natural healing and health.
Well, don't say just a stay-at-home mom, because you're nurturing and growing a family, right?
Yeah.
That's right.
You're doing
That's
something. You're
right.
not just watching, eating bonbons, watching soap
What
operas.
are you doing, Jill?
Oh,
Jeez.
have you seen The Young and the Restless,
No.
though? Oh, my God. Could you believe what Gary and Donald did to Fred and Ginger? No, I'm joking. I'm making that part up.
Anyways, Linda, so we only have a couple moments with you, all right?
Yes.
So,
Yes, sir.
and
Yes, sir.
tell us. I mean, you've got so much positive energy and the stuff that you bring to life with the oils and well, I mean,
Oil?
Yeah.
She's an oil baron.
Well,
she's got a lot of money.
Absolutely, she's from Texas originally.
Shooting at some food.
Black gold.
Yeah.
Texas tea.
And that's
what
not
would
racist.
you like to know? Okay,
Well-
ask me the most amazing question about healing you've ever wondered about.
That's on you, Eric,
Oh, this is interesting. Okay.
because Eric's from California.
I'm from California. Where are
Yeah,
you?
he lives
Where
in
in California?
What part?
Venice Beach.
Should you have known that?
And where do you live,
We're the
Linda
Bay.
Higgins?
We're the Bay Area.
Oh, San Fran. Okay.
They got that right. They are from the Bay
Oh,
Area.
you got that right, Eric.
Fantastic.
You just won $500 for your local charity.
Linda, I
of
have a
choice.
question for you.
Do I get? Oh
Please.
yes, I have been waiting to hear from you.
Oh, thank you. It's delicious here. Anyway, Linda, thank you for calling in. So you're into natural healing. Does that mean as like natural herbs and medicines and have you heard of anything called a reset button?
What? Like on a person?
Absolutely. Let me tell you what I want to tell you about the Princess Package. It's a chance every morning of your life to get up and restart. You can start any moment, and you just restart it, and it's whatever you choose. You manifest whatever you choose.
It's awesome.
It's up to you.
Do you?
That's the restart.
Okay. So
I'd give you the Princess Package about it, too.
is that taking herbs? Is that drinking teas? How do you get that? I don't know.
Okay, well, what it is, in my opinion, for me, it's a lifestyle. It's not a diet. It's not a one thing. It's a lifestyle that you have to embrace, and you have to say, this is the path that I want to follow, and then you have to choose which form that's going to be for you. For me, It's non-synthetic living. It's all natural, whole plant-based, non-synthetic living.
Okay.
No in and out drive-through.
No fast food.
Like a lot of meditation.
You have a garden? Do you grow a lot of herbs and such yourself?
Yes,
you
we
do.
have our own garden, and I harvest my own spring water. And I go to healing workshops, and I teach healing workshops.
Guru.
And I'm into aromatherapy. I'm into, I love natural healing, all natural healing. Mm-hmm.
She's like a white witch.
Do you believe in aliens? Do you believe in aliens?
Now I want to talk to this girl. I want to talk to this young lady.
Yeah, Jill.
Now, you were asking me. Did I answer your question? Diane is your name?
No, it's Jill. It's
Princess
Jill.
Diana.
Jill. Jillicious.
Oh, Jill.
Dirty Diana.
Well, Diana Jill. Did I answer your question, or do you have more?
Yeah. I was because I've been like reading into some different natural like herbs that different tribes have been doing for many centuries, like in Peru.
The drugs, you mean?
Like the ayahuasca and just type of spiritual healing. I don't know if you were or if you know about that. If you do go in depth.
Yes, I
with
do
that.
know about that. I've heard about it. I have never done it, and I am personally not into it. I know that it is done and it is practiced. I've just read up on it. I am located in the Bay Area, and I try to think of herbs as healing things. Okay, everything vibrates at a certain energy.
Absolutely.
And when you eat living, alive, vibrating plants as food, then you get that energy versus the dead energy of cows and animals and sheep, goats, fish, whatever. That energy will enter you, and so every day you're choosing what energy you put into your mouth, and that, whether it be herbs.
Yeah.
And I want to just say one thing.
What?
If you want to get into one of the most powerful, passionate, amazing hobbies that will just be so fantastic, look into wild food foraging, and I can tell you all about it.
Hey,
anyway,
do you have a website that you can plug right now?
Pardon me?
Do you have a website that you can plug right now?
EatMoreVegetables.com, Jerry, don't you know?
No.
Well, if anyone wants to get a hold of me, Jerry can tell you, and I also am on Facebook, Linda Higgins. I'm on Facebook. And I'm a stay-at-home mom, passionate. I am not a medical doctor, I must say, for the FDA. I'm not a medical doctor or anything.
Just throw that out there.
And if you want to try anything,
Thank you.
Go to a doctor and get tested before you try any of these remedies that I tell you.
Okay.
All right. Hey, Linda, it was nice having you on
glorious.
tonight.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much,
You and your
Linda. Thank you so much. Definitely.
It was a pleasure, and I feel honored and blessed. Have an amazing evening.
You too, and
All right,
Happy
you
New Year
too.
to you, Linda.
Yeah, Linda. Thank you.
You as well.
Oh, yeah.
Bye. Bye-bye.
Hell yeah, I love that.
All right. So she's a nice, soft spirit.
A lot of people in California are into that.
Do you like your carrots soft or hard? That's what I didn't get to ask her that.
I do.
I enjoy mine crunchy.
Oh, you do? You like the hard ones? Yeah, me too.
The raw diet, I hear, is
you
the
gotta-
best.
Yeah, that's the way to have them.
But
I
they
think
have
that's
to
the
come
key.
out of a chemical plant first.
Yeah, they have to really stiff carrots.
They have to
You
be,
put those in your mouth.
Do you know?
Heavily sedated.
I've grown vegetables.
Oh my God! Did you
Several
eat them?
times. Yeah, no, but I get so frustrated because in Florida the bugs do get them,
yeah,
and
they do.
everybody's like, "Oh, you got to grow organic," and I go to Home Depot. I go, "Get me the strongest poison you have, because I want the fruit. I don't want the bugs to eat the fruit." So I'm like always like, I don't care. I want what I grew to be perfect fruit. Give me whatever it takes.
Yeah. So you've grown it and you've eaten it.
Well,
You've eaten it.
But
Wow, I'm losing.
I poison
losing brain power.
I poison my fruit. saying, because I fight the bugs. I'm like, I'm not dealing with that. I don't go organic.
What are your thoughts on an app that actually shows people a register of your current brain cognition, right? So like a battery cell indicator on your cell phone, what if there was an app like a little Fitbit? People could actually have like a little brain meter there.
See if you're getting dumber by the second.
Well, no, not to ask you hard questions,
No,
you know?
right.
or if you're getting dare by the dare.
They're awake, but they're in REM sleep somehow.
Fading out over here.
What's happening to me
you're
today?
fading out? What?
What are
I'm
these
just
feelings I'm feeling?
I keep looking over.
yeah.
Seeing it.
What is my brain telling me?
Holla at you.
That's what your brain's telling you. Hello.
It's me. Remember me?
Is
your
it
brain.
me you're
Emily,
looking for?
is it me? Hello. I'm your brain.
Hello.
Hey, Jill. Jill, you cut down
Tell
right
me
now.
how to win your heart.
Jill, bring that Eric guy into the show tonight.
He's here, you
Jill,
guys.
Oh, he's here? Okay.
Never fear.
He's right in front
A lot of echo in your brain.
I brought Eric here.
Jill, don't forget to talk into the mic, Jill. It's your,
Yeah, talking
it's
to
your
the
inner
mic.
voice talking
Jill,
to you,
Jill,
I don't know
you're
what to
good
say.
enough.
I like
You're
you, Jill.
strong enough.
And gosh
And-
darn it, people like
Jill,
you.
talk about
Gosh,
yourself
Jill.
more.
And you know what?
Jill, don't forget.
It's all about me.
Okay, all right, we know. And it's all about all of us. And it's all about you. You are the show. You are what we've done here for the last 6 years. We're going on 6 years. It's very exciting.
That's crazy.
And all the while, we've been pumping and producing and promoting talented people all across the country, but having a special focus here in Orlando because this is kind of the dynamic epicenter cultural mecca that a lot of people get confused with Disney World. I think they're, it's Disney World.
They do.
But that's why they're here, because a lot of creative people are here. So they pull the talent, all those princesses and princesses out there, people that live locally or have moved here and live locally. So support your local locals, your local yokos. Support them. LittleIndies.org, LittleIndies.org. I want to tell you about this real quick because Bob on Blonde is doing a one-night performance out there. Remember Bob on Blonde?
Yeah.
Bob Hirschberger?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So,
Hirschberger. How can you get his name right and not Liviano?
Well,
Leovano.
I think it's a Leovano. Yeah, see, I got it right. Demi Leovano. Demi Lovato. No, it's I feel like it's a vampire curse if I get his name right.
Little Indies is a great place.
Leovano. Little Indies
I'm
is
having
a
a
great
party
place.
on on the 1st at Little Indies.
Oh,
Are you really?
Wait, on the 1st of January?
Yeah.
Oh, well, hell yeah. They're our sponsor, so hell yeah. Let's talk about that. What's going on there? What's happening
Well, I mean,
there?
I'm having a party of all my old friends.